Imagine mo nandun lahat ng emotion. Nasa isang container lang sa core, and then you just access whatever emotion you need for a particular scene. Not necessarily a specific incident that happened to you, but what you felt because of that incident. So it's more of that. Parang hindi nakakasira ng ulo. Kasi medyo, di ba, yung mental health natin medyo delics na nga as actors eh. So ayaw pa nating dagdagan lalo by reliving, you know, bad experiences.
I think it was Robert Pattinson who said you know, method acting, naririnig mo lang is always yung mga extreme na ano, pero walang yung extreme na kabaitan, extreme na, bakit lagi yung negative lang na method acting? So, it's good that you guys are discussing it, you know, because mental health is very, very important. Dolly, you know, your breakthrough role that for which you received so many accolades. What helped you deliver such a natural performance na during the time, syempre hindi mo pa alam ang magiging outcome, did that help na parang hindi mo masyadong inisip kung ano ang kalalabasan?
Yeah, hindi ko inisip. I treated it like another job, kumbaga. Pero ang difference lang, syempre, I was working with, you know, a renowned director. I was working with an international crew and cast. So, yun lang yung difference. So, syempre medyo may konting nerves, you know, more than the normal kind of nerves. Pero hindi ko inisip na big deal to. Hindi ko inisip na, ay, baka manalo ng award. Ay, baka manominate sa Oscars. I did not think of that. I just treated it like another job.
Okay. Some announcement, they're towing cars, so if you guys have cars, mother will not help you. You better make sure that your Teslas and your whatever cars you have are safely in another place. Okay, so to resume, Kathryn, now that you're in this phase in your life, you're taking on roles that are more mature, there's a lot of layers. Sa'yo, is it like a natural progression? Hindi ka naman nahirapan? With a transition?
Nahirapan. Always. Aside from the transition, every time I do something new, especially sa first film, parang bubuelo ka, bakit ako nahirapan? Walang madaling role, walang madaling project. Even, you know, ang hirap gumawa ng rom-com ha, mahirap magpatawa, mahirap magpaiyak.
At magpa-in-love?
Yeah, it's so hard. So, eto po, yeah, mahirap siya in a way, but then sabi ko nga kanina, it's a good kind of challenge because kung di ako mahirapan, parang, sayang naman, bakit pa ako mag-artista? Tsaka, yun nga yung point eh, kasi gusto mo makilala po yung sarili mo, gusto mo na-explore yung mga hindi mo pa nagagawa. So yes, mahirap po siya. Yeah.
At what age or a certain point in your life na na-realize mo na doing your best in acting is really what you want to do, you know, in your career?
Since I was young. When I decided, when I told my mom na, okay ma, gusto ko nang mag-artista, then sinuport na nila ako, lahat kami parati, do your best, do your best. Huwag mo gawin half-baked lahat. And I think, not just for our jobs, no, as celebrity, as actors, pero lahat tayo, di ba? Kung may trabaho tayo, you give it your all, always. Kasi parati may ano yun eh, may payoff yun. So, yeah, ganun din with my job. Kahit wala kang lines, kahit na small roles lang, kung ano mo dadaan ka man, galingan mo na yung paglakad mo, di ba? Kasi ginusto mo yun eh, parang mo gagawin half-heartedly. So, yun yung nasa utak ko parate. So, pag may scene na hindi ako masaya sa ginawa ko, oh my God, di ako makatulog yan. Tapos i-message ko pa minsan yung mga director or yung co-actors ko kasi alam ko na hindi ako happy. So, yeah, sometimes I'm too hard on myself. But, yeah, kailangan mo ng ganun, yung hunger na ganun.
That's so great to hear for future of, and present of our Philippine cinema. because I know you also have Keys to the Heart, apart from with you have other projects that are coming up. Iniiba mo ba paano mo iniiba ang atake?
Alam mo, ang ganda ng tanong mo. So, sobrang ganda, hindi ko alam yung sagot. Ang ginagawa ko lang talaga is I trust the material. Binabasa ko ng maigi yung script. Iniintindi ko kung saan nang gagaling yung character. I don't plan na iibahin ko yung posture ko or yung speech ko or yung voice ko. I just let it come out organically and everything follows. So even the way I talk or the accent, it just follows because it's in the material. That's why the material is always so important. The script matters because that's where all the information you need will be. Ganun din ang training kasi sa amin sa theater eh. Lahat ng sagot sa tanong mo nasa script, nasa material. So doon ako umaasa, doon ako nagtitiwala.
And you know, in your years in theater where you first honed your craft, ano yung pinaka-importante natutunan mo doon that has been helping you until now?
I think it's really discipline, more than anything. Kasi grabe, ang theater, yung disiplina doon, grabe. As in, sobrang lala. Maliit ka lang ng 1 minute, sisigawan ka na, dadating ka sa rehearsal na hindi ka prepared, bubulyawan ka na, talagang wala kang room for, wala kang excuse. Ang excuse nga nila, if you come to work, or if you miss work, kanyari, you should be either dead or dying. Ganun. So, nag-stick yun sa akin until now, dala-dala ko yun, yung disiplina talaga about, you know, respecting other people's time, and coming prepared and knowing your lines. Yun talaga nag-stick sa akin, and yeah, it's hard to shake off.
And Kathryn, of course, in the Philippines, mahilig manood ng sine ang mga tao, but kung minsan prefer nila yung foreign films. And that's a struggle for the industry. What do you think needs to happen in order to have that paradigm shift na mas magpunta pa sila sa mas dumami at mas umunlad ang viewership natin?
Maybe first, a good material. Kasi even tayo, hindi ka magkagastos ng magkano ngayon sino sa atin, 300 to 400 pesos. And that's a lot. Isang meal na yan, diba? So, you need a good material para yung tao magbibigay sa'yo ng 2 oras sa sinehan and para worth it sa time nila. Hindi mo masasayang yung oras nila. Maybe second, kailangan din ng support. Kailangan ng support ng isa't isa, kapwa Pilipino natin. Sometimes kasi, diba, not naman lahat, pero yung iba just because, Filipino film, sabihin na parang baduy naman, ba't mo pinapanood yan? But why? Why can't you support your fellow Filipino, diba? So, and that's sad, pero nakakatuwa ngayon kasi nakikita mo na yung mga Pinoy, sobra silang nag-grow. So, basta may magandang material, Filipino man yan or international, pupunta sila. So, at the end of the day, kailangan maganda yung material. And maybe lastly, syempre, yung yung kailangan bigyan ng right amount of budget. Like, sana makasupport yung government. Like, di ba sa Korea, supportado sila. Kaya nakaka-produce sila ng ganun. Or, kailangan i-fund ka. Malayo pa tayo doon, but sana mangyari siya. Kasi grabe yung natutulong na entertainment industry sa atin. Grabe napapasaya na tayo at mga kapwa Pilipino natin. And yeah, with everything that's happening, let's just be hopeful na maging maayos at maging magandang simula, especially sa mga Filipino movies kasi kaya-kaya natin. Kailangan lang ng suporta. Yeah.
Tsaka kasi kung minsan mas nauna pa tayong down. So, but I think improving na, especially also with the younger generation na since they see the world now a little bit clearer. The world has gotten smaller through internet. So nakikita nila yung differences. And Dolly, ikaw, do you have plans of becoming a storyteller to a filmmaker or maybe writing something?
asked that question so many times.
I'm sorry.
No, I like it. I like it, Yong. I like that you're asking me this now because I can't ever imagine myself directing. For me, it's such a daunting task. Parang, bilib na ako sa mga director paano nila nagagawa yun? Tapos yung, para silang multitasker, dami nilang iniisip. Tapos, sila yung, kumbaga, captain sila nung ship. Pag may nagkamali or may palpak, magre-reflect yun agad sa kanila. Ayoko ng ganung burden. Pero, interesado ako magsulat. And in fact, mahilig ako magsulat. And in fact, meron akong, yun nga lang, play. Meron akong one-act play na ginawa nung pandemic. Dahil sobra akong, ito na nga, na-depress ako after ng Triangle of Sadness. Ay, umamin na ako. Oversharing na po ito.
Nandito na po tayo sa Loving Yours.
Oo, Loving Yours. So, na-depress ako after ng Triangle of Sadness kasi, you know, we were filming with so many creative people. I felt like my soul was really being fed kasi, you know, I felt like I was parang at the creme de la creme of filmmaking in that atmosphere. And I was there for a long time. I was there for 6 weeks. So, pag uwi ko ng Pilipinas at walang nangyayari sa Pilipinas dahil nga pandemya, stop ang shoot, walang nagtatrabaho, na-depressed talaga ako ng sobra. Na sa sobrang depression ko, I got in touch with all my friends and I said, can we meet? Can we just go out and meet? I'm tired of being home lang. Let's go out and meet. Let's organize something. And they were all game. Pero hindi natuloy dahil takot lahat lumabas. So, nilabas ko lahat sa pagsusulat. I wrote a play. I finished it in like 3 or 4 days because I was just so full of fire and loneliness and sadness. So, I submitted it to the VLF, that's the Virgin Lab Fest and CCP. So, sana mapili. Kung hindi, then it doesn't mean I'll quit. I'll keep doing it. Alam mo naman ako, sanay ako sa rejection.
That is amazing.
Ang lalim na ng usapan Nung premiere niya, di ba nakagown ako na may train? Tapos laging tinatapakan ng mga tao. Tapos lagi silang sorry ng sorry. Sabi ko, okay lang, sanay naman akong tinatapakan.
Ate! Paano pa natin parang wala na tayo, we can't go anywhere from there. That is such a great line, di ba? Ikaw ba, Kathryn, you know, have you ever had that moment too na you feel so overwhelmed by stardom, you know, the demands of the job, and of course you also have your personal life that you want to attend to, and yet, you know, like for someone like you who's is really popular, everyone knows you, especially sa Philippines, it's hard to get to have a personal life. Have you ever had that moment too?
Yes. Kanina lang.
So how do you deal with that?
Ito, dito tayo ngayon. May mga times, especially when you're tired, lalabas lahat lahat ng... And then sometimes you feel bad about it. Ilang beses ako not mag-break lang, but then medyo tough times. The past weeks is sobrang busy, super busy, which is good. It's work. Pero tao ka lang minsan napapagod ka. So sometimes, nagko-complain ako. And then once mag-complain ako, magigilty ako about it. Kasi di ba you asked for this? Kasi sabi ko sa why are you complaining? Tapos binigay na sa'yo ng Diyos, binigay na ng universe sa'yo, tapos ngayon magreklamo ka. Sabihin ko, wait, parang lang ako, pagod na ako. Pero sige, thank you pa rin po sa mga blessings na yun. You have to think that way. But then it's normal, you have to acknowledge that. And that's why, yan ang self-care, na napupunta yan. And also, I make sure na I have my personal time once in a while. So for example, like 2 days or 3 days na straight work, mag-request ako, I need 1 day off. So either I do things to pamper myself, I go out to see my friends, or tumambay sa bahay lang with the family, anything just to make me feel like a normal person again. So yeah, it's normal. Kaya naiintindihan ko yung iba, tapos ang dami mo pang mababasa online, and then people are expecting you to, you know, be a good girl all the time, smile all the time. Tapos ang dami nang masasabi sa'yo, but then it's part of the job, so we have to embrace all the goodness and the bad side of it. But then, yes, sometimes kailangan mo lang yung private life mo pahalagahan. Sobrang kailangan mo pahalagahan. Kasi it will keep you sane and it will keep you grounded.
And it's good also that the movie dealt with so many of these modern problems that we have and modern issues, and it's such a brave movie in the way. And I heard na ang babata pa pala ng mga writers ninyo, so talagang yung pulse nila into what's currently going on is there. So yung material nito, how did that, when you first read it, anong reaction mo?
My mind was blown talaga when I first read it. Kasi yung mga lines ang snappy, tapos ang quick-witted, lalo na ng character niya. So, I found it so exciting to do. Although the first draft kasi needed a lot of work, and they worked on it naman, and it was a process talaga. We just wanted to make sure that, we would be servicing the characters well. Pero yeah, the first time it got me really so excited.
Ikaw din ganun ng reaction mo nung unang mo nakita yung karakter nito, which I heard talagang you requested na something challenging.
Nung check pa lang, I got excited na, but at the same time, a bit hesitant, and not hesitant, sorry, that's not the word. A bit nervous, kasi nga baka hindi pa ready yung mga tao. But yeah, na-excite na ako dun sa concept pa lang. Kasi, ang ganda, and then, wala po, iba pa yung title nun, working title nun. And then, nung sinabi nila, ito yung title, I'm like, oh shit. Ang ganda. So, yeah, you have to, talaga, find the right project, yung gusto mo siya gawin. Kasi lalabas siya sa material, and hopefully, yun yung na-feel ng mga tao watching the movie, how much we enjoyed doing it, how much we love the characters. Yan, kaya siguro ganung energy yung lumalabas, kasi ganun sa set. Lahat mahal yung project na to.
It's so amazing to see. Kayo, you guys have such an amazing chemistry. Meron na ba kayong step angst? Meron ba kayong separation anxiety?
Actually, di pa siya nagsisend din sa akin. Reason, di parang okay. And then siguro after this, di ko makita si Miss D. So tapos ang tagal niya ulit na mawawala kasi back to work na siya and all. But then, choice naman namin nila kung maging shooting friends or hindi. Kung nandito siya sa Pinas, pwede ako, we have to make time kung gusto mo talaga. So, medyo na-sepangs ako, but hindi pa siya ganun nagsisink in kasi nga ang dami pa nangyayari ngayon. But then, I'm confident na, kahit sa mabuntang bansa si Miss D, I keep telling you this, I'm just always here. Sabi ko, kung gusto chumika, ayaw mo chumika, mag-rant, I'm just here, and yun yung pinaka-na-appreciate, yan ang greatest gift na nakuha namin dito sa movie na to, the gift of friendship.
Itutulak mo na naman! Kaya lumayo ako masyadong powerful pag superhero. Pag superhero yata ang susunod mo na movie, Miss KATHRYN. Just wanted to tell you, our rapper kanina na such a huge fan of yours. RUBY IBARRA. Oh my God. Pinapanood daw lahat ng iyong mga teleserye and all. In parting our last words, what do you hope that the audiences will get out of this experience in terms of watching the film? What would they get out of it? And also, itong swell of, parang meron tayong movement into having a Filipino film breakthrough internationally.
For me, whatever any viewer gets, whichever experience or feeling or emotion or takeaway they may get from it, it doesn't matter as long as they get something from it. For me, that's it. It's like, it's like reading a book or going through an experience. I don't really expect them to respond a certain way. As long as there's a response, there's a reaction, and whatever meaning it has for them, then that is what I want them to experience.
And how about you? sa pelikula at saka the way na this film also is parang merong groundswell of support for Philippine cinema.
Me too. Every time may makausap ako, ayokong pangunahan yung mafe-feel nila. So, kung ano man yung mafe-feel mo after watching the movie, the fact that you went there and made time for it, yun na yun yung nagmamatter. Bonus na lang yun. Kung magustuhan nila, i-share nila to sa mga kaibigan nila, encourage their friends to watch it, yan ang bonus. But then, yeah, I'm really hoping na, this will open doors nga for Star Cinema to create more films like this and bring it to international and global audience. Diba nakaka-proud bilang Pilipino? So, sa lahat na nandito, sa sumuporta sa amin sa ilang araw, thank you so much. Kasi tayo yun eh. Tayo yung magsusuporta ng sariling sa atin. And grabe yung support na pinakita nyo sa movie. So, sana kahit na wala si Miss D, kahit wala kami dun sa movie, yung mga dadalhin dito na mga pelikulang gawang Pinoy, let's support it. Let's support it. So, tayo lang din magtulungan. So, thank you so much again. And yeah, sana nasagot ko yung tanong mo atin.
Yes, you did. Final words, Dolly, para sa ating mga guests tonight.
Gusto ko lang mag-build dun sa sinabi ni Kath. Alam ko yung struggle ninyo dun sa mga, sino ditong mga actors and working people working here, guys. Guys, you are badass. You are so badass. Bilib ako sa inyo. And I've heard your stories. I know the struggle. It's not easy. But we are here. And we are here to stay. And they better watch out for us. Right? Let's show them what we're made of.
Well, thank you so much. Let's also congratulate them. KATHRYN won sa Seoul International. And Dolly, of course, for another film, you won Best Actress, di ba?
Supporting.
Supporting actress. So, congratulations sa ating dalawang award-winning talents na talaga namang nakaka-proud. As in, #nakaka-proud. Thank you so much.
Thank you, everyone.
For coming tonight.